Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Chateau Resurrection from Chateau Clerbaud.
Today we're going to take you inside the chateau and look at 3 amazing hidden doorways that we discovered early on in our renovations here. This is how an old hallway on the first floor of the chateau looked when we first bought the chateau. Whilst removing the old plaster in this hallway, we made an interesting discovery. As the plaster was being removed, old stone blocks started to appear. This was a really exciting discovery, and we couldn't wait to reveal just what we had found. Finally, what seemed to be a lintel was starting to appear, which got us thinking that we had probably discovered an old window. Finally, all of the old plasterwork had been removed, revealing a long covered up opening in what was probably originally an outside wall. A newer wall seemed to have been built across this opening. These were our thoughts at this time. After replastering the old wall, we decided to remove all of the stones and open up this ancient feature that we had found. We would, of course, also renovate it. Closer examination of this feature revealed that it was not actually a window, but an ancient doorway. Very old door hangers were still in place, set into the wall. Old metal catches and latches were also still in place on the other side, and grooves had been cut into the stone for what must have been even older locking mechanisms. What an amazing discovery this has been, an 800-year-old door that dates back to the very start of the chateau's history. These are the stone stairs that lead to the first floor of the chateau. As you go up these stairs, the first thing on the left is an old doorway into a hallway. Whilst renovating in this area, we discovered the beautiful old stone blocks that this doorway was made from. I'm sorry about the quality of the next little video clip. It was shot in the first months of our renovation here on a mobile phone.
Oscar, try not to smash my blocks. So work at it from above.
What Oscar had revealed in just a few seconds were some lovely stone blocks of a very old door frame. The door frame most likely dates to about 1500 and was probably covered up and plastered over 100 to 150 years ago. Why anyone would actually want to cover up these lovely blocks is beyond me. I guess it was just a fashion at the time. At some point, some sort of plant had actually been growing underneath the plasterwork. How on earth it got there right in the middle of the chateau, I just don't know. Sadly, I only have photographs of the renovation of this doorway, no video. Part of the wall above the stone doorway was totally unsupported, so we had to construct a new concrete lintel to support the stone above the door. The one remaining door hanger was cleaned. The wall in which this old doorway sits was then straightened and levelled, made ready for new plaster. I'm really pleased with how this little renovation has turned out. I think it looks great. The holes that you can see in the stone blocks were put in by the people that put the original plasterwork over this doorway. It helped the plaster adhere. At some point we will repair these holes. This is the downstairs entrance hall of the chateau when we bought it. The walls and ceiling are covered in old plaster, and we decided to take it all back to the original stone. When we removed the plaster from the left-hand wall, we discovered an old doorway that had been closed off and filled in a long time ago. It was very strange because the opening seemed to slope upwards. My immediate thought was a stairway. As the renovation of the hallway got fully underway, we decided that it would be time to open up this feature and see exactly what it was. We quickly set about removing all of the plaster on the inside. This stairwell is located in a part of the chateau that I believe to be the old keep. We set about repairing and replacing the damaged and missing stone blocks. The style and the location of this opening in a very thick wall suggests that it probably goes right back to the earliest days of this chateau, at least 800 years ago. Incredible. Here you can really see how this doorway slopes upwards. We have a full-size suit of armour that we're going to stand in here. I think that will really work. So an amazing discovery, a great restoration of an 800-year-old stairway.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, because that really helps us, and tune in next week. We'll be putting another video online next Monday. So all the best until then. Thanks for watching.